Hey guys, this is Justin Bob 100 here, and here is the second cycle of my level critiques thread. I am not dead, I am still doing this, I just have been kind of slammed with homework and school stuff, and work, job. Anyway, that's not important. What is important is the levels I'm going to review. And the levels I'm going to review are right here. Mystic Map by Man with Gun, White Rhino by Sediment, and Fantasy Race by Suicide Idiot Bomber. So we're going to go in that exact order. Let's get started with Mystic Map by Man with Gun. Alright, this is an artless level. I really like it, and I will explain to you guys why. It's pretty long, but okay. But pretty much how I'm going to do these reviews is I'm going to go through it. I've played it before, I know what I'm going to say, but I'm going to play through it, kind of say like my opinions on each particular section. Like I'm going to group the level into little parts, and then at the end go through it and really kind of bring it back to the whole map in its entirety. Alright, so let's get started here. Okay. I really like this. I don't know, it's just the feeling that you're going fast, like you're kind of being forced into it, and then you see like a threat, as in the bombs, and you really don't know what to expect, and I really like that. The only problem is what's at the very end is just a net that really doesn't affect you, and it's almost a missed opportunity. What I think is the player should do like kind of something like this, and then and this should be like arrow blocks pointing up. You gotta put like a bomb or a net, some sort of obstacle right here. I'd actually recommend a bomb in this situation. Just a thing of bombs, so the player has to like be cautious through here, and I really like that feeling of I'm going fast through here. It's wanting me to go fast, but I have to dodge stuff. I mean, that's cool. Okay, some water here. Yep, that's fine. Happy block. There's some guns in this. I don't know what I really think of this water here. It's just kind of coming out of nowhere. Maybe you have like a pipe thing, or just not really show it at all. It just seems kind of weird. Alright, good. Lightning, ooh. Alright, and I'm going to go through this section. I'm going to explain kind of what I think you should do with it, but it's pretty good. And then we have arrows kind of opposing us. Now we go through here, and then this could be like a trap, I guess. Alright, here's the problem with this section. It's not really this. You're pretty much told that you're going this way based on these arrows, like the water is taking you here. And then when you go up here, the thing is going against you. And then again, it's also going against you, but the problem with this time is the water this trap here really isn't effective at all. It's because of one thing. It looks like, I don't know, you put like an ice block here. I don't know if you originally had the player going through there or not, but you can do two things here, really. Either make the player go down through here and just block off this path altogether, so this little trap here, like getting forced back through there, is more of a threat. Or I think this is a better idea, just keep it like this, but then put a wall here and make the player have to go through here and then fall through where this ice block is, and then go down and then go around the wall. I think that's a lot more interesting and really utilizes the trap and makes it be like, it's right freaking there. I mean, you can it's not like easily, but it's easier to get trapped, you know? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Alright, so that whole water thing was, in my opinion, a section. And then this is a new section with the vanish blocks. Okay. Pretty simple. I don't mind it, though. Again, water coming from nowhere. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, there's really no problem with this, but maybe utilize the water a little bit more. Like, have there be multiple streams of water coming down with, like, bombs and stuff in between. So you have to kind of maneuver around it in a certain way. You know, I don't know. Just something with the water. I keep hitting the mic. I've been kind of interested in like using the water and utilizing it to affect the player's momentum a bit lately, and that's what I'm doing with my next level. But yeah, maybe do a little bit of something with that. Okay, and then this is kind of a little, almost like a pipe section, like you're going through a passageway. Maybe make this water so this is more of a threat. Because right now I don't think it's... You kind of have to try to get trapped in there. I don't know. Maybe make this all watery. This is kind of interesting. You have to judge the block distance a bit. Not a fan of this because like you're going through here really fast and then you just get forced into that net. Like there's no real way to avoid it if you're going, I mean, you can't, even if you're holding left. Well, it's just kind of awkward because, like, you can't prepare for it, and it's, just remove the net and make it so, like, just remove this, the water, the, arrow, and the net here, so then the player can actually get up to here. And you put this weird path here. I tried this, like, 100 times, and I was not able to get up to that path. I don't know. It just doesn't work. It's obvious that it's like, oh, that's the rewarding path, but I mean, you can't really do it. There's really no point to having that reward. That last section was good with the bomb placement. I kind of like this because based on how you go into it, it can stall you out, like with these vanish blocks. If you don't go slow through here, you had to wait for the push block to go down. It's just kind of a little thing, but I notice it, and it's good. That's good stuff right there. Good gameplay. I like how the happy block is not like here, where it'd be easy, but it's like to the left. That's good. Okay, ooh, we only have 2 minutes left for the time limit. Yeah, this is a long level. I'm gonna go through this a little quicker. I'm just gonna mention, like, the, variety and the change of pace of the gameplay. You kind of have this, like, section here. I don't know if the bombs are necessary. This is a hard map to keep your hat in. There's like a lot of sections where you can get bombed and then lose your hat in like a pit. It's, I don't know. Maybe the bombs aren't that necessary. I don't know. But that's pretty good. That's okay. Okay. Let's see. You know, it's funny, while playing through this, I was thinking, wow, a lot of this has stuff that I've been thinking about using. And when I saw somebody use this, I haven't seen somebody use this in a long time. This bomb and invincibility thing. That's awesome. He must have been seeing one of my reviews, because I mentioned that this would be cool in a level. I love it. Oh, aw. Seriously? Okay. But I like how he has like an alternate path, because if you screw that up, you're screwed. And yeah, I like the multi-path, like, because if you do screw that up, you still get another path, and it's not like, it's a little bit slower, but this part's just kind of annoying with the bombs. I don't know. They're very cleverly placed, but they're gonna be annoying. Kind of reminds me of Apocalypse. Oh, jeez. Oop. Ah, damn. At least he didn't put an arrow on that, where that ice is. Oh, jeez, what am I gonna do? Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna scroll through it with the camera. I kind of like this. The bombs are a little bit... The bomb placement's, like, evil, but I guess that's what you're going for. Oh, but definitely make this opening bigger. I just thought that was kind of stupid. Like, you made it all this way, and you miss it just by a little, and I lost. It's kind of stupid. Maybe put water here. I don't know. I don't think you realize this, but bombs can actually help you if you hit them in water. Like, I can't really show it to you right now because I'm going through the camera, but what happens is if I hit this bomb, I'll actually get forced up here and have complete control over my character. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but you gotta be careful with bombs or even nets in water. I mean, sometimes they can be unintentionally helpful. And, oh, especially this one. Like, I hit this and I got pushed over to here and immediately over here. It was helpful. But ones like this don't help you. So, yeah. just something to point out. You probably don't need to change it. Okay. At first I thought you wanted me to glitch this, and I was like, ah, come on, man. But then I realized, no, if I went up there, I'd be trapped, so maybe patch that off. I do not like this puzzle thing. For one, if you're gonna use, like, push blocks like this, you gotta use water and not vanish blocks. And I don't really know why you did a push block section. It's just, like, completely different from everything else. I don't know. I just don't... Not feeling it. Maybe do something different here. I don't know. Use push blocks, but not for this. Okay, so, going through here. Yeah. Alright. Ooh, timed falling into the hole. Okay. Yeah, the gameplay starts getting a little bit, like, it's more stagnant. I mean, but it's not that much of a problem. I guess, like, having a speedy section without any obstacles fine, but, like, if I were playing this, going through this, without the camera, I'd be really cautious going through here, due to past situation. Oh, that's a good bomb placement. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm still a bit sick. This could have been done a little bit better. Maybe, like, make the player, instead of making him do the arrow, and then start going from here, maybe make him jump out here, and then do some sort of parkour to get up to the arrow to get up there. I don't know. I just don't like it when you, like, you have, like, a long patch ahead of you, but you start it from the spot you're at. It can, unless you're, like, trying to do, like, a zipline thing. I don't know. Not feeling it. Sorry. Okay, yeah, not much of a threat, but that's okay. Multipath. Okay, that's kind of cool. And the finish. Alright, yeah, this is an awesome level. Wow, 12 minutes in. You know, I think I'm going to make this... Well, no, it has to be all together. I don't know how long I can upload the videos, but okay. Here's the, like, pulling it back, not going specific sections, but all together. What do I think of your level? You know, I think it's a good level. I think you did a good job of blending each section together. You can see that there's, like, a focus on a certain block in each part. Like, obviously here is water, vanish here, arrows. Just make sure to keep that feeling throughout. Like, you can tell, oh, okay, he's focusing on this block here. Like, you're focusing on nets here, bombs and nets. And then this is bombs. And the weird water path. And then water. And then near the end here, it starts getting kind of weird. I would honestly just stop it right here. I don't know. I would have... I think this is the point where it just gets a little bit unnecessary. Like, just put the finish block right here and be done. But I will go through here and just say, like, these parts are a little too basic. There's really nothing new going on. You're not introducing any new concepts. It's a lot of just basic gameplay. So just shorten that out a bit. It's too long for my... It's too long. I'm not going to say for my liking because I'm not judging this based on, like what I see in a level, like, if that makes sense. I'm not gonna be all like, oh, well, I would rather see this because that's the kind of level I like. No, I'm saying that because this is a long level and I feel like it gets boring here. But you kept my interest for a long time, so just stop it right here. There you go. There's a spot you can stop it at. So yeah, good level. I like the blend of the blocks and everything. Alright, the second level is White Rhino by Sediment. This one's going to be a lot quicker. It's a map art with some gameplay inside the Rhino, but it's not too much stuff. Although it is kind of weird when you go inside the Rhino, so I thought of Map Happy, like, when I saw this. I was like, oh, that's something he would do, huh? Yeah, a little factoid about the White Rhino. Alright, and then, okay, this is weird. You go inside, and you have these aliens, and I don't know what's going on here, but it's kind of weird. I mean, the aliens look pretty cool, it's just, like, why? It's kind of weird. There is a huge flaw in this, though. Like, you make this rhino really open, and I see that path going over there. So, you know the first thing I did? I was like, okay, I'm gonna go left. And I'm just jumping through here, and I'm like, wow, this is, like, really open. What is he gonna do with this? And I'm just going through here. I'm like, wow, this looks familiar. And sure enough, if I don't... I'm at the end. Like, what? It's just so short. And I feel like there's... I do like open levels. Like, the concept of having a very open level and multiple paths and stuff. But when it feels like it's just not put together well, it just didn't seem... It just seemed unnatural with the aliens being one of them. And I can see that there's an arrow pointing up, so this means that you actually intended for the player to go down there, but I just don't get it. I mean, it was just, make there be a set path. Here, I'm gonna go through the camera, and I'm gonna show you exactly what path you should go in. I like the alien theming, though. It's just kind of random with your content, but I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Alright, this is what you should have done. For one, you don't need to start outside, but if you're going to start outside, just start right here, okay? Get as close to the action. So you go in, and you see an alien. Alright, this is fine, but when you get to here, maybe make the player go through this some way, but make the player go around here, do this hey, this looks like Plants vs. Zombies, and go through here with the guy who fires. And then make the player go down here, do whatever, do whatever. You don't even have to add extra art. And then go up here. Definitely block this off. I mean, that's like a big one. And make the player go through here. Make there be a little bit more, like, obvious in where you're going. Okay, are they going down here, or are they going here? You gotta make that clear. Right now, it's a little unclear, and it's weird. I don't know. And then go down here. I think that would make it a lot better with the gameplay. It just seems too open and too random for me. But it's interesting, and the map's not bad. That leg is pretty big, though. Yeah, whatever. Still pretty good. Good level. Alright, and the final review is Fantasy Race by Suicide Idiot Bomber. I already played this. I play all the levels before I review them. But yeah. Okay. So it is a race. And, geez, okay. I know you, Sui, so, or Suicide, whatever you want me to call you. I'm gonna call you Bomber. I know you, Bomber, so, like, I know the capabilities you have with gameplay, so I might seem a little nitpicky and maybe even harsh, but it's because I know you're a good level maker. And that's why I'm saying it. That's why I'm trying to help out. So, okay, you start here, and I like this. I like the speed aspect, but I don't like the down arrow blocks. Why? Because you don't see them ahead of time, and you really can't prepare for it. But, like, if you hold up there, it does what it's intended to do, but maybe just have a sign saying that. I don't know. I mean, it's not newbie, though, because I don't think anyone will get this on their first try. But anyway, yeah, I like what you did with the water, with the whole water momentum, like I was talking about for, what was that map? The first map. So, yeah, I like what you do with the water here and the maneuverability. I really like this. I love... This is one of the things I'm experimenting with, is, like, going at speeds and then having water be, like, diffracted, so to see how far you can jump. The only problem is, like, okay, let's see. I'll show you how fast I can go. And you'll see, like, maybe a bit of a problem. Like, you kind of go up through there. Maybe make a wall here so the player knows, like, you have to go around and land down here. Maybe? I don't know. It's really not that necessary, though. So then we have a huge change of pace, and we go into a vanish block section. So, yeah, this, 4 players, this would be a bit tough. I'm gonna say, a bit tough. Alright. Naturally, I go right when playing a level, so it's really easy to dissect this section. I'm going to go through in more detail when I scroll through, but pretty much the right section is so much easier than the other ones. And it's like obviously easier. But I'll show you what I mean. Alright, so this is fine. Okay, Alright. When a section has like a lot of the same blocks and stuff like this, it's kind of hard to tell really what's going on. And like I just see a bunch of blocks when I'm going through here and I'm just kind of jumping around randomly, and I don't really like that feeling. What I would do is, you do put like this arrow here, so I focus on this arrow because it's silver. Maybe make these 2 blocks sorry, maybe make these 3 blocks here and this block also silver. Just make like the highlighted blocks a different color. You can get trapped in there also. But beside the point, yeah, just make these kind of stand out, because it kind of guides you through it, but I don't know. It's kind of nitpicky, but I feel like it'd maybe stand out a little better and make more sense. Alright, that's fine. Kind of see what you're doing. You want the player to be forced into this, so they're not able to do that. Sorry, voice crack. I guess that's fine. I don't know really what you could have done differently with it. Alright, you do more water stuff. I kind of would have liked to see more arrow blocks here. Like, maybe experiment with the effect of holding up, like, with different arrow blocks to see, like... So the player has to, like, experiment with being down and up. Like, if that makes sense. Like, have arrow blocks facing left, so you go through here, and then some of them facing right, that'll slow you down, and just add more water. I've been trying to do this for a while. I'm not able to do this very well. It's kind of hard to do that shortcut, but I guess it kind of pays off. I don't know. It's a little tough though. And you use push blocks too. This is my kind of level, sweet. Or bomber. Oh geez, what is the advantage to this? Okay. Well, pretty good. I like that. And then you close it off with that. Wow, I'm at 22 minutes. Well, anyway, what do I think? I think this is a good level. I really liked how you blend each section together. It's blended pretty well. It reminds me of the first level, which for some reason I can't remember the name. Oh, Mystic Map. Yeah. Reminds me of that because, like, each section definitely is different. You can tell when one section starts and one section finishes, like with a lot of maps. I really like this. I really like the speedy section. Just fix up that arrow, and I like the experimentation with the water. That's good. Keep that. Maybe make this more 4-player friendly. I don't know. Like, maybe more vantage blocks at the bottom here. Or maybe just make these solid blocks at the bottom. I don't know. Oh, here's the part I said I was going to look at. Alright, going into this for the first time, this is what I saw. I saw a bunch of random blocks and a 2-block opening. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go for the 2-block opening. So I'm over here, and I go through here, and I fall down. And while falling, I see arrows, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to those arrows, because arrows mean fast, and fast means good. And I go through here, and I'm done. I'm like, wow, what was the point of all those other blocks? That's the problem. You have, like, 2 other paths. Here's where multiple paths gets unnecessary. So, okay, apparently path 1 is you fall down here, you go here, and you go through here. Path 2 is you fall down here, you go through here, and then go through there and do the same thing. Path 3 is you go here, here, and then go left around to here. And then path 4 is the one I took, which was you go ba-ba-da-bang, ba-ba-da-bing, and go through here. Problem. No one's gonna go down this way. This entire path is pointless because people like going from left to right, not right to left, so this just feels awkward. And it's just too weird, and you're going so fast that this just makes sense. And no one's gonna go left here either, because they obviously see, hey, there's arrows here. What you could do is maybe make this easier and make it so no arrows here. If the player goes through here, they just fall. But if they go around this way, they get like a loaded up kind of speed boost with arrows and water and then like a jump, so they can get through this section quicker. And a good player will see that and they'll be like, oh, that will help me if I go that way. It might take a little bit of effort to get to it, but it will help. And that will really help out this section, make it less like, oh, I'm gonna go here, if you know what I mean. And then the Unity, just make those stand out. And this just kind of flows well. It goes pretty well, the rest of it. I can't really say anything here stands out to me. Maybe if you were to put more arrows through here, this would stick out as a water arrow combo section. The push block stands out. But yeah, that's level. I think it blends the concepts really well. It's a good level, and it's a fun level to race on. I've tried it a couple times. It's fun trying to get a good time on it. Good race. So there you have it, folks. There is cycle 2 of the level critiques. I am still doing this. Sorry it took a while to get out, and sorry this is kind of long. I think this is my longest video yet, but yeah, that's what happens when you're reviewing levels. I need to be more in depth, and I think I went pretty in depth. So thank you for watching, and keep submitting your levels. This is Just a Mob 100 signing out.